Okay, this question is going to ask you to be a bit vulnerable. We know that it's natural for human beings to have an emotion reaction to stress. The most common emotions are anger, anxiety, and sadness. As an adult, which of these three big emotions have you wrestled with the most? And what do you find to be a healthy or positive coping strategy?
Of those three, I'd say I definitely deal with anxiety. It oftentimes manifests in such a way that when I have too much going on, I feel like I just don't know where to start. And I think what I try to do is I try to tackle things by just looking at things one at a time. In terms of coping strategies, I oftentimes will just help, or I will talk to others. I will ask for help. I think that nobody should ever be afraid to ask for help from others, from friends, from partners, all those things.
I would say that I struggle with anxiety the most. I always call myself an overthinker. And I think that having people outside of my everyday life to talk to helps me the most with anxiety. Having my mom or my best friend there to talk to me about things when situations get difficult is the best thing that I can do for myself, and making sure that I'm not bottling it all up until it feels like too much.
I definitely have a mixture of all of them, but I would say anxiety is my number one, has been my whole life. And I think, gosh, lots of things, but probably my top two are I actually do a little meditation in the morning right after I come to work to kind of get myself settled and sort of manage my anxiety for the day. And I also love connecting with nature as a way to just stay really like present and grounded.
So I feel like in my life I've got a pretty good balance, but I'm not perfect. You know, as an adult, I've come to deal with the stressors of life pretty healthy, though anxiety is the one that kind of resonates or makes sense to me with my job and being a dad. There's a lot of things that I deal with on a regular basis, and sometimes my plate is really full, and so I usually deal with stressors, with anxiety, with friends and family, and looking for support, trying to maintain a balance between my work and then also my job as being a dad. So anxiety, but I feel like I usually deal with it pretty well with trying to balance school and life.
So I think that I kind of teeter between anger and anxiety, kind of depending on the situation. When I become anxious, I usually try and find somebody to talk to, either through maybe a group text or something like that. And with my anger, I just try to take a minute, try to breathe and kind of recenter myself.